It's me, your boy, the YouTube champ, Tantalizing Tony, and once again, I pull off the coup of the century. Former WWE IC champion, former WWE World Tag Team champion, championships all over the world, AWA Tag Team champion. Am I correct about that?
Everything you said.
Everything I said, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the icon, the legend, Marty Jannetty. Now, before he gets over into his spiel, Savage, shut up. I'm not talking to you, Savage. Okay?
Marty Jannetty.
Yes. Marty Jannetty has a podcast called Party with Marty. It's every Thursday night on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, the whole schmear. Listen, I don't want to disparage this guy because he's great, but he put himself with Wrestling with Savage. We'll talk about that later. Mr. Jannetty, and I will call you Mr. because you're a legend. First of all, thank you for being here on the Tantalizing Tony Wrestling Show.
Hey,
thank you.
Thank you for having me on here. Tantalizing Tony is the place to be. And then when you get tired of that, if you ever do, because Savage always runs his mouth on it, but I gotta like Savage because he's my producer and sometimes co-host when he lets me be the host. And you know, that's the best two places you can go, on podcasts and anywhere else. It's the best entertainment you can get, from Austin to Boston, Maine to Spain, and all points in between. We be rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling, slamming, jamming, moving and grooving, taking care of business and having good times.
You have not lost a step. Now, people can Google this, Wikipedia this. I didn't know your age. I didn't look it up. I knew you were, you know, I'm 55, but when you told me your age, guys, look it up on Wikipedia, check them out on Google. I was shocked. I really was.
I was shocked too. That shit happened fast.
Time's undefeated, bro. Time is undefeated. So I got a few questions for you because I know you got to go. I know you got to go hear Savage yell and scream in your ear every 5 minutes. I got some cotton balls for you. But let me ask you a question. Being that you don't wrestle anymore, you were talking about having podcasts and how much of a time machine it is. Yeah. What does it mean to be able to tell your stories?
Oh, it's great, man. But I finally get my side. Everybody's heard their side of me, and a lot of it wasn't flattering. You know, some of it might have been true, but you still didn't get like Jim Cornette was. You know, he on his. He was saying how, well, Marty was a cool guy when I met him, but I don't know what the hell happened. What's this shit he's talking about killing people now? Everyone that wrestlers, when they get older, they kill people. And that ain't exactly what the whole story was, Cornette. I mean, it was a damn storyline. You forgot to put that part in.
So in other words, now you get to tell your side and clear up things that you feel need to be cleared up.
Yeah.
I like that because, you know, sometimes it's like a marriage. Sometimes your wife might believe one thing because she listens to her friend in her ear, and it might be the wrong thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So now you get to you know, put the story straight. Yeah. Now let me ask you one more question before I get to Savage. Now, honestly, you said he's a good dude. He's got a good heart, right?
I think he does.
He's got his
suit of armor. You just got to get.
You said a suit?
Well,
that Vince McMahon suit's got to go, bro. It's like 1977 WWF style, bro.
No, you know, the first time I met him, I got to tell this. I got to tell it. First time I met him, don't get mad now. You said I could tell this.
He can't get mad. He said, this is my show.
I went in to a signing like this to one of these conventions, and I saw him there, and you know, the Miz and I, you know, good, decent friends. We worked together once, and had a match. Snoop Dogg brought me, introduced me out to the ring against him for a surprise attack, you know, like, and I saw him. I hadn't seen him in person in years. And I saw Savage standing there, and I went, damn, Miz, look at you. And inside I was thinking, damn, he's gained some weight. And he goes, well, I'm not Miz, and I'm Action Savage. And so then I went with Randy Savage, like, what the hell? I must be in a damn dream world.
Time zone. Like the multiverse, bro.
Yeah. Or
that must have been metaverse. That must have been such a culture shock to see this guy from the side and think that Miz gained 145 pounds. My God. You know, I will say one thing about Savage. He might not be the Miz, but he is awesome. I'm going to tell you a quick story. The guy hit me with a chair, right? Yeah. Unprovoked, right? In front of my children. It's okay, though, because, you know, payback's a bitch. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, some dude named Shawn Michaels, you know, he put you through a window, right?
Yes, he did.
And what happened
without asking.
Yeah, without asking. And what happened to Manhattan Center? What happened there?
He got surprised.
He got surprised out of the crowd, came over the barricade. You actually touched my shoulders. You went over to Manhattan Center because I was at every Raw in the beginning. And you won the IC title from Shawn Michaels. So the bottom line is this. The moral of the story is this, guys. Someone may get the upper hand on you, but guess what? Revenge is a dish best served cold, and it's always cold on the Tantalizing Tony Wrestling Show. Savage, now,
wait. And one good thing about Savage, his favorite suit, lean back so you can see that. The best looking Possum Peter pink suit you'll ever see. Possum Peter Pink. I don't know where you find that.
Yeah, listen, it must be custom made. He must have stolen it out of Vince McMahon's closet. But hey, remember that?
Possum.
Remember that video? Stand back. He looks just like Vince in the stand back video. But look, Savage, we have our differences. We know what you did to me. But let me ask you a question. Let's keep this professional. Seriously, how's it going with Party with Marty podcast? How's it going?
The Party with Marty podcast has been a challenge, to say the least. My biggest technical issue is Marty Jannetty, because sometimes he parties too much, but that's okay. You get used to it. To be honest with you, I don't care about my show too much. We'll leave this here. This is your show, Tony. I have some respect. You do run a good show.
I do.
I can show respect once in a while when you deserve it. Today you came at me kind of correct. I don't think you've disrespected me yet.
Not yet.
Like you did at the battlefield.
Not yet.
And I hope you never do again.
I will.
You know, by the way, your son has my autograph over there.
He does.
He likes me.
He does like you.
You should like me too a little bit.
No, I don't hate you. I do like you. I think you're a good dude. I just think that sometimes you cross the line on certain things. It's fine because, you know, if you don't, listen, closed mouths don't get fed. It's fine. And the chair shot you gave me, Marty Jannetty gave me a worse ass whipping at UCW back in the day in the Elks Lodge. So it's okay. It's not a big deal. I've been beat by the best. I've been pinned by the former IC champion. You think a chair shot from you matters?
Well, let's talk about Marty Jannetty, actually.
Yeah, let's.
Tony's going off again. Bring it over here.
Okay.
Let's talk about Marty Jannetty. Marty Jannetty, you asked me how the podcast is going. The podcast is actually going fantastic. We're getting better every single week. I mean, we really are. You can see the progress in the production and the quality of the show, the content, the relationship, the way that Marty Jannetty's just seeing passion in his eyes for talking about professional wrestling again.
Is that true, Marty?
Oh, of course it is.
Is he lying? Because I don't...
Sometimes truth slips out of his mouth.
What? My God.
If I can be now rudely interrupted. Why you got such a tight grip on your mic? I can't hold your mic on your show?
Listen, bro, it's like
I don't hold the mic, I won't get anything in.
Here's my thing, bro. You never let a guy...
Here's my thing.
Here's my thing, bro. You never let a guy hold your stuff, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, well, but the show has been going great. I think we're just going to keep getting better and better. And I challenge guys like Jim Cornette to come at us, come on the show. We'd love to talk professional wrestling with him. We'd love to talk professional wrestling with David LaGreca. And all the other stars and friends that Marty Jannetty has, because this guy's loved everywhere he goes, and the reason why is because he does things like beat Shawn Michaels on Monday Night Raw, be the first man to ever win a title on Monday Night Raw on a national television show. That's real. This guy is a guaranteed Hall of Famer, and to even be remotely associated with him, let alone be the producer of the Party with Marty podcast, is an absolute honor, Tony.
You know what? You said something. I was going to ask this question, but you opened the door. It's like in court. When you bring it in, it's discovery. Let me ask you about this. Hall of Fame. You deserve to go in.
Yeah.
When?
I'll be in there. It's just a matter of when Sean's ready. Because you know it's going to be the Rockers, right?
You're right. It's got, listen, but even if it is just the Rockers, first of all, the Rockers' career, the Midnight Rockers back in AWA, you guys had a great career. You guys been around a long time. But listen, I think you deserve to go in as a singles competitor. You did a lot for the business. You with Sherry back at WrestleMania, back at, doing all kinds of things, SummerSlams. You've been all over, man. You've been at SummerSlams versus Demolition. Yeah. You're going against the Brainbusters. You guys been in the ring with legends. You are a legend, no matter what anybody says.
And you got to think about the guys that have tagged with me. Of course, Sean, and we see where he went. Then there was, who was next? 1, 2, 3 Kid. We actually won the title together.
Al Snow, Leaf Cassidy.
Yeah, but you see where 1, 2, 3 Kid went after tagging with me. X-Pac, big,
True story.
We got customers.
Okay.
Can I wrap this?
You can wrap it, bro.
My show. You're
anyway, he's talking. This is a legend.
It doesn't matter. Sign fuckers. Sign. Your show's PG. Your show's PG. My show's not. Sign fuckers. Sign.
We'll be. Gotta make money.
There's fans. It's not even with money. There's fans.
Yes. Look,
I respect the fans.
We'll go. We gotta
want to meet Marty Jannetty.
We gotta go.
Party with Marty.
Marty, I'm gonna put you on the spot. One question. You're coming on the show, right?
Yes.
1 hour, 60 minutes. Iron Man match. Me and you.
Yes.
Forget this guy.
No. That goes through my Savage.
Guys, Wrestling with Savage. Check him out. Party with Marty podcast on Thursdays. Tantalizing Tony YouTube channel. Wrestling with Savage. That's Savage, Marty, Tony. Stay tantalizing. We're out.
Tony, follow Marty. The party's real.
Yeah.